Hey there, before the video starts, are you looking to get your account reviewed? If so, it's real simple. All you gotta do is head to the IdleOn toolbox, click on the Data tab, scroll down to Profile Management, go ahead and copy that link provided, and make sure you hit Upload My Profile. Once you see the green check mark, you're good to go. Then just drop by our Discord, The Vault, go ahead and scroll on down to the IdleOn Account Reviews text channel. You can go ahead and drop your link there with a little blurb on what you'd like us to focus on, and we're happy to get to you when we can. And now, enjoy the video. What is up, YouTube? Wilder here, back again for another IdleOn account review, this time for Amar. You're fucking funny, Zeno. You're real fucking funny. Okay. Everybody was like checking their Discords and shit. I'll get you. You nearly got me with that one. All right, so let's take a look at what we're working with here. So even from the dashboard, I can see you've got some stuff to work on. So what do you currently have equipped for your stance? If you're not running Mindful. If your goals, okay, let's just start with the top. So first things first, equip all your star signs. Secondly, fix the tranquil setup on 3 of your toons. Actually, four of your toons. So equip tranquil on 4 of your toons. Also, welcome in and Warrior of Soup. Welcome on in. Let's see. Next, I would say fix the prayer stance on your VMAN. So fix your VMAN prayer stance. And fix your card bonus on your VMAN. You've got to do your mini-bosses. You are leaving a lot on the table. And I mean a lot on the table by not doing your mini-bosses. Do your mini-bosses. And let's take a look at characters. Obols, skilling set. Looks like you're trying to make this out as a mining set. I don't know what the plan is here. Skilling sets. Now replace this with pop instead. Don't run exclusively lock. You're leaving a lot on the table. Same with this. So definitely would consider tweaking your Obol setup. So rebuild your Obol setup for either pop or skilling. Obos are kind of mixed. I forgot to switch a lot. That's fair. Prayers. Okay. Let's see what prayers you have. I also see you're not utilizing skill Dimwit on 2 of your characters right now, which is kind of a big no-no. What prayers do you have in the arsenal here? You don't have Zerg Rush. Okay. So, go back to here. So definitely equip skilled Dimwit on everyone. Let's take a look at PO boxes. Not done. You've done some, but you've left a lot to be desired. You haven't finished all. So I want you to finish your investments into your PO boxes. And it's not like you're hurting on boxes either. You have a lot. So consider like the ratios here that you're leaving. So you're talking about 600 all efficiency, 60% skill XP, and a bunch of base all stat compared to this. Who I log in on? Yeah, so if you're looking from this page, you can see you're missing smithing, chopping, alchemy, and catching, as well as trapping and finishing up your divinity boxes on them. So a good example is literally, look, if these guys don't have 400 or 800, then you haven't finished your PO boxes. So just go down the list and make sure. Equipment-wise, let's see what we're working with here. So okay. it's kind of like sporadic neglect, and then like the forgotten stepchild. So I would say the first thing I'm going to make note of here is upgrade your splicers for sure. Like, just looking around here, don't get me wrong, I like your golden food setup to a point. Like, you're kind of utilizing it, but at the same time, not really. So I would recommend tweaking out your golden food setup. But, like, traps neglected here, splicer neglected here. He's doing ancient golems wearing cooking rings right now. Dementia tools and cheese or armor here. Base trap, base skull, base splicer. You know, I would definitely recommend just in general investing in your gear. Get these guys off of marble glass unless you're trying to money farm. Which in this case it looks like you are. But the best to money farm, to be brutally honest, is doing DK at mini chiefs rather than doing this unless you want to try to double dip cranium cooking and farming out some golden grilled cheeses, which is fine, but if your goal is purely money, DK is better for that. So, kind of a hodgepodge. Dump these neutron rings, dude. Dump the neutron rings. Get a set of Demented Emperor's Obols on these guys for sure. So, overall, though, not too shabby. On to account. You have not onyxed your POW statue, and I can already tell your levels are ridiculously low. So I want you to... Yeah, but you gotta do it. It's like BIS rings, one of the BIS rings. So this, I want you to finish onyxing your statues. I want you to farm your statue levels, worlds 1 through 5. This new ring's copium, right? Yeah, still need to max this stuff out. How's your RNG items look? Pretty good, but your stats still need a lot of work. So I want you to work on your dungeon stats. Constellations. 223. Oh, this is easy. This is very easy. Because remember, it just says all mobs must be alive when you start. So you start it and then you just kill them. This is a very easy one to do. Your vault's fine, but I will make notes. Finish your last constellation. Take a look at apocalypses, because you are a double DB setup. Still need to do zowing, chowing, super chowing, the works. Yeah, so you need to zow, chow, super chow, and wow with your second DB. Grimoire, you're at 5.5k, which is great, but you're only a few levels away from Skull and Major drop rate. Only a few levels away. So I do want you to push your Grimoire to 5,600. Oh, you can soon. Catch you later, Zeno. Have a good night, my man. Got a Bones waiting for World 7. World 7 could drop in October, and you're still going to be waiting. Or it could drop in November, and you could still be waiting. Versus drop rate for your account right now. So, if you want to do that, that's totally up to you. Compass, how are we looking at abominations? World 6, okay. Medallions. Medallions for World 3? Jesus. Still, yeah, okay. You are farming your medallions. Farm your medallions on your Windwalker. Tesseract, you've got 2, but it doesn't really matter. Pick the first one. Yeah, definitely going to push you to Jewel of the North Wind, so pushing your Tesseract to 2k for sure. And then let's dive into World 1. Anvil, full, 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 full. If you're relying off of the automation arm, I'm about to give you some bad news. It only does it on the first person you log in on. It does not do it for everybody. So you need to claim these individually. Really needs to make automation arm not garbage. I agree. Make sure to keep claiming your anvil. Take a look at Forge. You're not smelting anything, but your upgrades are bought, so make sure to always be smelting something in Forge. No, you ain't. You've got bars in there, which is great, but you ain't smelting anything right now. Bribes are done. Okay, stamps, you're at 14.9k. If I shut this off, how am I looking? You're missing 3 stamps, and I'm still seeing blue. And your questing stamp is ridiculously low. Okay. So I want you to get your last 3 stamps. I want you to push your stamp total to 18k. Yes, that sounds like a lot, and it is, but I think you can achieve it. Owl. Oof. Not a lot of investment in your owl, it seems. So, yep, you're pushing this guy to 50% drop rate at minimum. That's for sure. Let's jump down to bubbles. Let's see. Okay. Somebody's been a busybody. Looks like you've still got some stuff that's in the 80s, but you are pushing them out in general, so no real issues there. Okay. Take a look at cauldrons. Cauldrons look good. Vials. What? With vials this immaculate, including a level 2 pickle jar, you don't even have all your vials? What? What? So yeah, you're working on that. Unlock and push all your vials to 13. Got tired of failing. That's copium if I haven't heard it before. Sigils are fine. Islands, okay, look good. Kilroy. Okay. This is fine. This is not great, but alright. I'm gonna do what I tell you for everybody. Pushing faster respawn to 40. To 40, please. What's your Rue like? No. No. Yeah, you're pushing your Rue out as well. 25% AFK gains. Take a look at your prints. You have not printed on some of these tunes in a fat minute. What is this? Yeah, what are you doing here? No. Mob prints are on VMAN and Windwalker only. Only. So you are rebuilding your prints, my boy. You are rebuilding your prints. No. Refinery. You're salt locked. Pretty significantly, by the way. Yeah. Yeah, you're pretty significantly salt locked. Because you need like double over the amount of hourly salts on your oranges compared to your blues. Yeah, you need to unsalt lock yourself or just do the throw it at the wall method and just stop auto refining. Salt lock yourself or stop auto refining. Don't like salt. It's tough. It's what you got to deal with. You put yourself in that own position. That looks fine. Atom Collider, Equinox. Damn, a Lab Fuse Enjoyer. Pepe Hands. I don't understand salt. Do you know of the ratio guide for salt? Equinox, you've got to do... So, do your World 2 and World 3 dungeons for Equinox completion. Okay, so I will introduce you to the salts guide because it sits in our Discord. So if you go down to the IdleOn library here, World 3 Salt Guide, you can see what levels are required for this. In this case, you're well and truly over even the extended ranks of this. So, but just to kind of understand, you basically need 10 levels over whatever your blue salt is to be able to keep up on your orange salts. And about 20-ish to keep up with your red salts. So, yeah, try to reference this document, but you're going to be struggling for a while. You're going to be struggling for a while. You kind of put yourself in that position. Buildings. Buildings look good. Okay. Death Note. Not a Clip Skull, not a Clip Skull, not a Clip Skull, not a Clip Skull. And low multi-kill on mini-bosses. So, finish all your Eclipse Skulls. And you're going to be farming Glunko kills with Bone Joe Pickles, my boy. Absolutely. How about your worship? It's all chock-a-block full of charge. So make sure you're spending it. Oh, okay, yeah, your TD's cooked. Okay. Yikes. Yikes. Prayers. Yeah, you're missing out on a lot of good ones as well. Traps, you're just crittering. That's all fine. Saltlick, definitely need to finish this up. So finish your investment into Saltlick. Let's take a look at Armor Smithy. Okay, not too shabby. Cooking, how are we looking on cooking? 110 max, and you're done, which is beautiful. Reading-wise, okay, you're pushing out a few. Arena is 204. Lab, this is fine. Rift is done. Skill Mastery, not too shabby, not too shabby. And Construction Mastery, you're complete. Perfect. Top 5% account, okay. Sailing complete. Divinity, God underleveled, and you're only God rank 5. So I want you to finish leveling your gods, and I want you to push your God rank to at least 8. Gaming looks to be done. Yep. And let's take a look at whole content. Mother loads 31, okay. Den score is pretty good. Bravery does not have the hours. Get 24k hours in Bravery. Bell. Not too bad. Harp's pretty good. Lamp, dirt cheap opals, and you have 2,000 stockpiled. No excuse on that. Buy your cheap lamp opals. Hive. 25 is not too bad. Here's the thing, and I'm going to keep it real with you. You can argue World 7, but if your goal is to progress your account, if your goal is to push your account and maintain that top 5% or make the run to like top 1% or 0.1%, you can't be hiding behind World 7 prep. You're just going to sit here and stall. Because a lot of this stuff is things that you could be working on right now to benefit your account. You're like, oh, World 7, World 7. 9 times out of 10, World 7 is going to release, and is outside of the few things that we know that's leaked, is not going to have a direct relation to the mechanics you're talking about. So, by all means, neuter yourself. That's entirely up to you. But I would go against it. Justice needs 24k hours. So, get 24k hours in Justice. Let's take a look at jars. Still Opal chance there. Okay. Evertree, 24. Wisdom does have the 10k minimum I recommend. Your Gambit time sucks, so I will say push your Gambit times for better points. And Temple is at 21. Okay, Engineer's done. Bonuses wise, looks like it's all said and done there. Measurements are pretty good. Study, you're pushing out, but at this point I would recommend you to push your bell bonuses, your bell study to at least 30. Slab, you've got World 2 and World 3 questing to do. You've got dungeons to do. You got a lot of opal crafting to do. Yeah, a lot of like nitpicky stuff in general, but you need to get it done. So you need to work on your slab freebies. Let's take a look at farming. Markets are looking good. Looking very, very good. Sneaking. I need to move around so it registers. Yeah, but at this point in the game, it is a mechanic that you do need to do. Interesting sneaking build. Okay, you're up to there in Mastery. Double checking Jade Emporium. No problems. Summoning, you're at 112? That's really low, and your kills are also low. So you need to push... your infinite summoning and get more kills on your stones. For an account like this, I'd probably see it in like shit at least 200. Honestly. Beanstalk, you can farm these out. Come on now. You can craft this out, so you're nearly there, but you do need to farm out your golden foods for better beanstalk bonuses. Was way behind, okay. Numbers at 60, and how's your cards look? Yeah, you've got a few you still need to work on. Yeah, definitely gonna give you the same one. Push all your cards to 5-star. Minus your dungeons, these don't count. But yeah, stuff like this, no, you should have this stuff 5-starred and be done with it at this point. You know, even basic stuff like farming out the requirements to get your World 6 stuff, that's easy. It's very, very easy. Same with like souls or like critters and shit. Overall, yeah. Just pushing it to 5-star I think would be good. Now, is there anything else in particular you'd like me to take a look at while we wrap up this review? And as for you folks over on YouTube, if you'd like to get an account review yourself, check us out live Tuesdays and Fridays over on Twitch. If you want to get on the list for a review, it's real simple. Check us out down below. Our Discord has a channel set up where you can go ahead and drop your link to your toolbox, and we're happy to get to you on stream. Until next time, folks, we'll see you on the next IdleOn account review video. Have a good one, everybody, and stay safe out there.